Hello everyone. Today we will learn reactions and properties of fats and oils. Before that, we will understand fats and oils. Fat and oils are biomolecules. Fat is extracted from animal vegetables and its liquid form is referred to as oil. And fats are carboxylic ester derivatives. Here is glycerol plus fatty acids, and this acid and glycerol it form fat, that is called triglyceride. Fatty acid is a carboxylic acid with long aliphatic chain which is either saturated or unsaturated. Now reactions of fat and oils. First is hydrolysis. Hydrolysis of fatty acid, it's making soap. It is called as saponification. Saponification is a process that produces soap. Hydrolysis yields salt of carboxylic acid and glycosides or soap solution. Here is a fat hydrolysis by aqueous NaOH, it converts to the glycerol and soap. Soap is a sodium salt of carboxylic acid. If it is a potassium salt of carboxylate ion, that is called soft soap. In that hydrolysis of fat, it forms a soap solution, that is a carboxylate salt. That carboxylic salt having a two-part polar head and non-polar head. This polar head is a hydrophilic in nature and non-polar is a hydrophobic in nature. Hydrophilic means water lover and hydrophobic means water repellent. It having a both property, that's why it's called amphiphilic in nature. By this arrangement of this non-polar and polar water solvent, it forms a spherical cluster that is called micelles. Its soap solution are in a micelle formation. So here many carboxylate are arranged in a spherical clusters. So it forms a micelles. Now second is a hydrogenation. Conversion of unsaturated to saturated fatty acids using hydrogen gas on surface of metal catalysts such as platinum, palladium or nickel. Simply we already know hydrogenation of any unsaturated compound, it convert to the saturated. Hydrogen present on surface of platinum and palladium is added to the carbon double bond and it is converted to the saturated. There is a two type of hydrogenation, partial and complete hydrogenation. Partial means conditions are adjusted to ensure that only some of the double bond are hydrogenated while others are left in place, resulting in a soft and spreadable product. Complete hydrogenation means fully saturated fatty acids and leads to the lard-like product. This is one example of linoleic acid. In this linoleic acid, you can find here is a 2 double bond between 9 and 10 and 12 and 13. So hydrogenation, in that partial hydrogenation, only oleic acid is formed, means only one double bond is converted to the single bond. But in fully hydrogenation, both double bond is converted to the single bond. So linoleic acid on hydrogenation is converted to oleic acid and stearic acid. Now, properties of fat and oil. First, rancidity of oil. Now, what is rancidity? Rancidity is a complete or incomplete oxidation or hydrolysis of fats and oils when exposed to air, light, moisture, or by bacterial action, resulting in unpleasant taste and odor. Mainly this rancidity occur through different way. It may be oxidative or it may be a hydrolytic. This oxidative rancification is a oxidation of unsaturated fat produce volatile carboxylic acid. In a hydrolytic rancification, ester linkage in fats and oil, means it is a degradation of oil. So in fat, oxidative rancification occur, and in oil or fat, hydrolytic rancification occur. This is some reaction mechanism for rancidity of oil. In this reaction in this fat, a hydrogen free radical is liberated and it form a free radical in presence of oxygen is another converted into the oxygen free radical, and this liberated hydrogen free radical is added to the oxygen free radical and is finally converted into the volatile carboxylic acid. So this is the reaction mechanism for the rancidity. Now next is drying oils. When highly unsaturated oils are exposed to air, they undergo oxidation and polymerization to form a thin waterproof film is called drying oils, and reaction called as drying. Fats, in presence of oxygen, it converted into peroxy hydroxy group. Cobalt is oxidized to cobalt 3 plus and an oxygen free radical. By cross-linking, it form a ether dimer. So dear learner, I think you understand the reactions and properties of fats and oils. Thank you for watching this video.